Guys, today I'm going to tell you a true story that completely changed my life. My name is Arushi. I'm 24 years old. After finishing my studies, I started giving home tuitions to manage my expenses. I lived alone in a small flat, and in my free time, social media was my world. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, everything. I loved following trends. And at that time, one trend was everywhere. The Labubu doll. Big round eyes, a creepy little smile. Everyone was buying it. So I thought, why not me? I placed the order. The next morning, the parcel arrived. But the moment I opened the box, my hands started shaking. That doll's eyes, they weren't normal. They were glowing, like something alive was trapped inside them. I tried to convince myself it's just a trick of the light. But somewhere deep inside, a strange uneasiness took hold. That day, I made a reel with Labubu and uploaded it on Instagram. It went viral. Likes, comments, everyone loved the doll. I smiled, thinking all was fine. But friends, the real horror was just beginning. That night, I was sleeping peacefully when I suddenly turned in my bed and saw the doll. Not on the table where I had left it, but right beside my pillow. My heartbeat went wild. Still, I whispered to myself, maybe I moved it and forgot. The next morning, I froze. My face had long red scratch marks, like sharp nails had dragged across my skin. I told myself it must be an allergy. But inside, I knew something was wrong. Days passed, and the doll kept changing places on its own. Sometimes in the kitchen, sometimes in the living room. And every time, its eyes seemed to shine brighter, darker, like it was watching me. One evening, while cooking, I felt it, a heavy gaze behind me. I turned. No one was there, but on the table sat Labubu, smiling. I clearly remembered leaving it in the bedroom. My hands trembled as I reached for it, and suddenly, its eyes glowed blood red. I screamed and collapsed on the floor. That night, sleep refused to come. A splitting headache tortured me. I called my friend for help, but she couldn't come. I took medicine and forced myself to rest. But around 2 a.m., a foul, rotten smell filled the flat. When I opened my eyes, Labubu was sitting on my chest, its face decayed, teeth long and sharp, eyes blazing red. I thought it would kill me right there. I pushed it away and ran to call the police. But my phone had no network. The main door wouldn't open. I rushed to the balcony to scream, but my throat felt crushed. No voice came out. Then I looked up. On the ceiling fan, the doll was sitting. It held a flower vase in its tiny hands and hurled it straight at me. I barely dodged, stumbling into my room. The whole night, I sat chanting prayers, waiting for sunrise. The moment daylight came, I threw the doll in the dumpster. I thought it was over, but when I opened my wardrobe that evening, Labubu was sitting inside, smiling. My blood ran cold. I told everything to my friend. She said, there's something evil attached to that doll. We went to a nearby church. The priest told us, don't just throw it away. Break it. Burn it. And that's what we did. We smashed the doll into pieces, burned it, and scattered the ashes in the river. I thought it was finally over. But even today, when I'm alone at night, sometimes I hear a faint giggling in the dark, and I feel like someone is still watching me